Hi, I'm John Mack, and I'm delighted to host this episode of Solos, a co-production of the Rock River Players and the Hooker Dunham Theater. Tonight's episode consists entirely of original material. Solos is a series that celebrates the resiliency of the creative spirit in these difficult times, and we're delighted at the reception it has been receiving. I want to give special thanks to Bahman Mahdavi, who produced this episode, and to our videographer, Austin Rice of BCTV. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If only we could know what goes on in each other's heads. I can sit 6 inches from my best friend, look her right in the eye, and have not a clue to what she's thinking. Did you ever wonder about Queen Gertrude in Hamlet? What did she know? What was she thinking as the twisted plot begins? Take a listen to one writer's guess and remember, Gertrude could be anyone, as could her conniving brother-in-law, Claudius, and her suspected, troubled, grieving son, Hamlet. So if you'd rather not relate in Shakespeare, just think Lion King. It's pretty much the same can of worms.
What is this you say? My Hamlet, my dear king, my husband! He's gone, you say? He's dead! How did this happen? He was just resting in the garden. A snake, you say? A snake? Actually, this is not a big surprise to me, biblical as it sounds, but I kind of knew this was coming. I can't say how, and I don't really know the cause of death. Snake, but the important thing is appearances. I am not surprised, but I must appear to be surprised. No, don't touch me. Don't try to comfort me. Please, this is too much to bear. I must see him. I must hold him one last time. Please. How am I doing? What's this you say? Young Hamlet's been summoned home? Yes, of course, and so it shall be. Safe passage, my dear boy, safe passage. Prince Hamlet is on sort of the 8-year plan at university. He says it's because he can't decide on a major. I think it's because the little prince, my dear son, is having too much fun in the Wittenberg brothels. Fun as that sounds, eh? Yes, I will be composed. For appearances. For the people. I will appear composed for the people. How's my face? Okay, reddish eyes are good. And the whales, are they too much, too little? You know, the truth is, I never really loved Hamlet. I mean, I liked him okay, but he was a terrible dancer, and every lord in the realm could drink him under the table. Every courtier could. Yes, he was fair and kind, and he won a lot of wars. But in bed? Ugh. I mean, one son, that's all this royal bed can bring us? I must say, way back then, it was his brother, dear Claudius, who caught my eye and just sent my heart racing. But back then, Claudius was on the skids, and I guess I was, I guess I was digging for gold. I thought I could learn to love Hamlet. But now, get me to those incestuous sheets. Yes, water would be lovely. Thank you so much. A glass of water, please. And might I have a glass of sweet wine instead? Perhaps a glass of muscatel? Thank you. Thank you so much. So not long ago, the king, Hamlet, called Claudius back to the court to become his truth and transparency czar. And when I saw him, my heart jumped through my throat, truly. Tall and commanding and charming and so firm. And those eyes, those brilliant, piercing, beckoning eyes. Soon after he settled into the East Wing, he wrote me a little missive confessing a decades-long love. No, passion for me. And I melted. No, it's not good what we did, I know. But when opportunities arose, we carpe the diem, and we would tryst in the potter's shed, or we'd tryst in the pool house. Soon I became so bold and careless that I would just sashay into his room in the middle of the night, and there we would laugh and dance till dawn, sipping sweet wine out of my gold lame slipper, huh? Yes. Oh, we get along well. We get along very well. No, I assure you, I'm composed. I can see him now. Please lead me to my husband, to my dear Hamlet. All right, I don't know exactly the cause of death. I don't, and I don't want to know, and I shouldn't know. But the thing is, it happened, and I did not want to see my husband go that way. That's a terrible way to die. Venom? But what's done is done. Que sera, sera, yes? And my Claudie, oh, Claudius, what this means for us. My Claudie would tickle my ears, whispering, oh, if you were mine, I would adorn you with jewels. If you were mine, you would be the queen of all the world. If you were mine, I would make you moan. Never mind. What's this you say? Shrouded already? He is too grotesque to see. Oh, that snake, that venomous snake. So Claudius and I, we're free. I to be his queen and he to be my king. And we can carouse full tilt till every dawn. Yes, messenger. Can't you see I'm busy? Yes? Young Hamlet so home so soon. Oh, blessed be. God bless my dear son. If there are any leftovers after the wake, we could twice bake them and serve them up at the wedding feast. Pretty frugal, yes? Oh, my dear son, my Hamlet. What a blessing it is to see you, my son. How fortuitous it is that you have come home so soon. It is dreadful what has happened to your dear father. But Hamlet, you must know that I am here for you, as of course is your dear Uncle Claudius. What's that you say? You hate him? You don't trust him? You wouldn't be surprised if it... You wouldn't be surprised if he poisoned your father? Oh, scandalous, libelous! How dare you say that? Go to your room! Okay, that was lame. Go to your room? Not good. Oh, Hamlet, I beg you, stay. Please forgive me. I beg you. Let us be of comfort to one another, my son. Tell me something good. How is school? Ah, grand, such good news. What's this? You've decided a major? Oh, joy, Hamlet, that is wonderful. Tell me what it is. Oh, forensics. You're majoring in forensics. Oops.
In this piece, written by Vermont playwright Michael Nethercott, an American soldier, Moffit, played by Joel Kaemmerlen, is interviewed about his life as a warrior.
Sure. To the untrained eye, I might seem real brave and bold. I'm decked out in my sand suit, my helmet, my M249. If you scrutinize me, you won't be so impressed. Enlisted, man. You want to know how I enlisted for this story you're writing? Can I, man? All right. It's a sad tale. One not fit for print, if we're going to be honest. I got these couple of friends back home, Malcolm and Zuggy. Real boneheads, but we've been through some righteous stuff together. One night we're down at the local booze bucket, just getting drunk as skunks, when out of nowhere we just suddenly decide, hey, wouldn't it be excellent if all three of us enlisted on the buddy system and went to fight whoever we're currently at war with? That'd be freaking brilliant. Can you even do the buddy system on 3 recruits? We hadn't thought about it that far. But right then and there, we made a vow. A whiskey-soaked vow. Zuggy, he even wanted us to slice our palms and go all blood brothers on it. But we couldn't even break the skin. His damn knife is always so dull. Anyways, we decide the next morning we're gonna march on down to the station and enlist and fight for God and the country and the right to get plastered. Thing is, I was so bombed from the night before, I slept until about 2 p.m. Malcolm and Zuggy, they show up and they shove me awake. They say, hey, we did it. Moffit, we went down there and we signed up. And I say, why the hell didn't you wait for me? They said, we did, man. We tried hours earlier, but you were dead to the world. There's still time. You can go down to the station. That'll be the 3 amigos. Anyways, so they leave, and I just started thinking to myself, do you really want to do this? I mean, when you're up to your eyeballs in Jack Daniels, it might seem like a good thing, but in the queer light of day, maybe not such a stupendous idea. So I'm starting to talk myself out of it. But then I'm like, no, you made a vow, a contract between 3 friends, 3 comrades, and you're not going to back out now. You're not going to desert your brothers. So I stumbled down there and signed on the dotted line. When I told Malcolm and Zuggy, they laughed their asses off. I said, no, man, we were just messing with you. We were way too hungover ourselves. That's right. I was the only one. I I thought about trying to see if I could get out of it. I don't know if I even could have. But then I thought, screw those guys. Can I even say that? Yeah? Good. 'Cause screw those guys! I just decided, what the hell? I'll show those bastards, those brain-dead bastards, and everyone who ever wrote me off. I'll just go down to the station, get my uniform, get my rifle, ship off, and become one root-tootin' cowboy commando. Woo! But that's not how it turned out. No, not at all. The truth is, I'm a crap soldier with a crap attitude. Which is why I say just, forget about me. Focus on some other soldier. There's plenty of good ones out there, man. There's no question about it. I'm just not one of them. Interview somebody else. If you want yourself a story that sings. That's my advice, ma'am. No charge.
Gary Keiser has composed a song about accepting each other as we are, based on the understanding for harmony between two lovers.
Once upon a time, in a land far away, near the deep blue sea, two people met. It could have been any two people, of any background, or it could have been you. Or imagine it could have been millions or billions of people trying to decide how to get along with each other. But in this case, it was a young woman and a young man. Now they talked and listened to each other for many, many days and many, many nights. And finally, a light bulb appeared over both of their heads. And, wait for it, she said, "Take me as I am. I will take you as you are. Two pairs of footprints in the sand, skipping, jumping, dancing. How can I explain? Words have no place now. Each little movement, every tiny glimpse, watching, longing, holding. As each minute goes by, as each day passes on, I'll give you sunlight and rain. We'll bring everything, 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 everything. We'll bring everything, 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 everything. Everything, 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 everything. And he said, take me as I am. I will take you as you are. Two pairs of footprints in the sand. Running, walking, just standing. Dancing in the rain, standing in the sun, looking inside, looking out, working, playing, just loving. As each minute goes by, as each day passes on, I'll give you sunlight and rain. We'll bring everything, 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 everything. We'll bring everything, 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 everything. They lived happily ever after.
Tea, an excerpt from Popcorn from Trash Baskets, explores the struggles to connect and communicate in our society. The title comes from one of the characters sitting in a restaurant and seeing a waitress scoop popcorn from a lined trash basket. Pre-COVID.
Our book is being published. I suppose it's not our book since you didn't write any of it, but your essence flows throughout like the wine we used to consume during our many heart-to-heart connections. I would rather it had been other body parts involved, but you're so stubbornly you. I hold those memories dear to me, clinging to them desperately on these cold winter nights. I drank some of your favorite red before starting this letter to you. It helps connect me to my honest presence, as you so often called it. I finished reading your latest play. I'm sorry it took me so long to read. It had potential, but it could have definitely used some revision. I may ask your wife if I can help get it online at least. I found a few manuscripts I don't think you shared with the world. You had such a captivating voice, and it pains me terribly that I shall never hear it again. I don't think you'd mind me sharing this work of love. Oh, the title is intriguing. Linguistic Erotica. Erotic love of language, perhaps. This piece is definitely of a different caliber. Sexual, bold. You were always a thrill seeker in your actions, and your words have finally caught up with your sense of adventure. Oh, I admit to being turned on by some of the scenes, and simultaneously embarrassed that they were written by the same woman I took care of when she was 10. The intelligent woman you became. I could listen to your theorizing for hours. I sometimes felt I didn't quite meet your intellectual level, but you helped me to accept that people think differently. I try to remember that whenever someone's reaction hurts me, reducing me to a wounded child at heart. Oh, I'm so happy we reconnected as practically functioning adults. I still don't think I'm quite there yet. I still escape and create fantasy, mostly because my own life is somewhat unsatisfying. What did you do with my friend? Why did you leave us decades before your story is over? We keep looking for clues, for a note, for an explanation. For someone who loved language as much as you did, how could you take your life without saying goodbye? I keep rereading your play, hoping to decipher some hidden message. I didn't tell your wife you gave me a copy. She hasn't said anything about a recent play, and I didn't want to ask. I want to keep it as the secret between us. So I'm torn between wanting to tell your story and keeping our secret. I don't suppose you ever read the erotica story you inspired. You wouldn't have known that the pen name was me anyway. It was quite well received by a rather small audience of readers. One reviewer said they were turned on and fell in love with our story. That's a pretty good review to me. I only hope our book is as well received. This time, I'm using my real name, not hiding behind some fake identity. Who knows? One day, I may release the erotica under my own name. What harm can it do now? I dedicated the new book to you. I wasn't going to, but somehow this linguistic tragedy has prompted me to do so. It's only a small gesture to represent what you mean to me. On a purely intellectual level, you and I have been more intimate than the memories of any of the others. I hope she gave you what you needed. So many ways you often gave me what I needed. Companionship, presence. Even sitting next to you, engaged in solitary activity, was romantic. I hope you knew this without me needing to tell you. But now that you are gone, I feel compelled to tell our story. A story your wife may not know anything about at all. It would have been hard had we had this primal lust secret. But ours was a platonic friendship, perhaps a love, perhaps the platonic love of my life. I still see you sometimes in public. The way someone looks at a display in a bookstore, or how someone gives each page of a magazine its just acknowledgement. In that particular aisle where we reconnected as adults, I miss you so. I know you'd hate that sentence. The words aren't strong enough. No words will ever be strong enough. Isn't that our collective anxiety as writers? Our words will never be strong enough. I don't know what I'll do with this now, since you'll never read it. Maybe it will just serve as an afterword for when I finally tell our story.
Daisy, Daisy, da 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 dee da dum, da da da. Another day. I hate sunshine. It makes me lift this big floppy mess of petals and show them off to the world. My back is killing me. I've got a crick in my neck. Why couldn't I have been some little flower? A clover or a chamomile, maybe. Something compact that doesn't get tossed around in every breeze. No, me? I have to have these wide, long, white petals. White petals. Who would choose white? Every morning when I have my latte, I have to be so careful not to spill anything down my front. Or I look like a homeless daisy. Everybody, all my friends, they say I'm such a slob. Speaking of which, they're waking up over there. See that big red tulip? How tall she is. She just thinks she's a cat's meow. Look at her, standing taller in the sunshine, lording it over the daisies and the dandelions. Such an attitude. I hate her. I wish she were my friend. Oh, look, they're texting and laughing. What? Something? A sale. There's a sale. On fertilizer. I love fertilizer. On Amazon. Oh, this is not fair. I wish I could see and hear. How did this happen? How did I end up way over here all by myself? The rest of them over there, they're having the time of their life, and me? I'm stuck here in Palookaville. Damn those birds. Why did they have to go spreading us all over the field? A little planning would have gone a long way. Instead, no. So random. A little poop here, a little poop there, here a poop, there a poop. Oh, it's disgusting. I hate thinking about it. It's so graphic and slimy. Ugh. It's like your parents having sex. You know it had to happen, but who wants to think about it? Oh, look. There's a dog. Hi, Poochie. Oh, this could be such fun. See that red tulip over there, Poochie? Now lift a leg. Give her a little shower. Oh, no. No, doggy. Don't come over here. Oh, no. Oh, can I fold up these petals? Make myself a little less visible. Oh, no. Oh, don't come over here. I don't like dogs. They smell bad. Oh, no. No. Oh, wait. He's going over there. Oh, he went on the dandelion by the tree. Oh, dude, really dodged a bullet there, didn't I? Hey, there's a little boy. That must be his human. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. And I hear another voice. Someone singing and humming. Oh, I bet that's his mom. Daisy, Daisy, me your answer. Oh, I love that song. It's all about me. Top of the charts. Oh, look, she's bending over the little boy. She's touching his chin. What's she saying? Butter? Oh, butter. Who ever told that story? That's the silliest story ever. It's such an old wives' tale. Like a flower could tell you if you like butter. Who doesn't like butter? Everybody likes butter. If you don't like butter, you're wandering through the world like a child lost in the woods. Hey, she's bending over. She's touching Joey. She picked Joey! She picked Joey! Oh, no, Joey! Oh, this is terrible. All these people have no respect for life. They're like axe murderers. Oh, no, now they're walking this way. Oh, God, no, don't come near me. No, this is so stressful. Oh, look, they're going over that way, following the dog. Oh, this is too much for me. I just can't take it. It's good that I'm over here. I'm removed from everything. I've got a little privacy, and the view's not that bad. Oh, life is pretty good. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. La da dee dum, da 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 da, da dee da da dee da da, da dee da.
In 2020, people were asked to stay home to stay safe. Denise said yes to everything she was asked. It's now 2025, and we join Denise safe inside.
Open the package, Denise.
Denise sat at her kitchen table and sighed. In the time before, it was a special treat to get a package. Seeds, a trowel. Denise had grown vegetables in a little garden right outside her kitchen door. The house had lots of old windows. On a sunny winter day, the front windows filled up with ladybugs. Sitting at the kitchen table now, she was less excited to open the package. But of course, she would do her duty. She thought of the 30 pouches inside and for some reason recalled a summer evening when she made dinner with her old neighbor Malcolm. He had come by with pork chops, and she cooked squash from her garden. They brushed the bugs off the table, wiped dirt from their hands, laughed and talked, sat and ate. All terrible and unsafe, of course. When the illness arrived, Malcolm came to be called one of the outside people. The outside people laughed at the inside people. That was problematic. The outside people who hadn't realized they were wrong started vanishing. Or at least it seemed like vanishing, but that couldn't be what happened. This was during the rehousing, so the outside people might not have vanished at all. They were probably just in a different tower. The before homes were not safe. All those windows? And they weren't fair. Why should one house be bigger? Wait, was bigger still okay to say? Well, some houses had more rooms. Not fair. Not safe. And they wanted to make sure that people were safe. So they built towers. Big, beautiful towers with spacious apartments offering everyone fair, hygienic living. All the meal pouches were engineered in the same building where people lived. No more terrible dirt, no vegetables, no animals, no air, no germs. Funny, Denise thought. I can still remember that commercial. She looked around her apartment. Spacious and hygienic, windowless, safe. Of course the outsiders didn't vanish, she told herself. She just didn't see them anymore.
Open the package, please.
Okay, Alexa. She cut through the packing tape, put the meal pouches away, took out the medicine and poured herself a glassful. Merlot this month. She put away her laundered uniforms and stocked the disinfectant. Then she removed the memo. The words were easier to memorize than abbreviations. Out this month for manager, taller, shorter, DBG, employee, and fire. I bet it started with fire, Denise thought to herself, and they just threw in the others. She tried to guess the rationale behind the words that were eliminated each month. It helped her remember what she could no longer say if she understood why. She wondered if they had missed fire in the weapons month and were making up for it now by adding in the work-related words. Funny though, in the time before, you might say that someone was terminated from a job or fired from a job, and they mean the same thing. They sounded so fatal. Terrible words. Definitely good to eliminate them. And it didn't happen anymore, so it made sense to eliminate the word. Now you just went to a different workplace. Idle hands make the devil's work. Just like memories of the time before, old sayings full of terrible words would pop into her head now and then. She knew for sure that devil was eliminated, along with the opposite one. They were two of the first words to go. There were longer lists at first in the memos. Pages and pages of terrible words. Judgmental words. Comparing words. Hurtful words. Not nice at all. Better eliminated. She had agreed from the start. Another glass of medicine. Denise opened her pouch, grabbed a spoon, and worked on remembering which words she had to forget. Play the music, Alexa.